We're less than a month away from our next race, and we tackled a big training day in preparation for it, but it wasn't exactly smooth sailing.
Good morning. We are 3 weeks out from our next race. Today we have a big bike prep workout on deck, followed by a 20-minute runoff. It's time to get race ready.
Long bike run sessions are the perfect time to practice race day nutrition. Today we're each taking a 2-hour bottle of our custom infinite mix. Each serving is 275 calories, 65 carbs, and 671 milligrams of sodium. We've used this for 4 seasons and it's battle tested.
Just starting our 3-hour endurance session on the bike. It's a little bit of endurance, easy aerobic efforts with some builds, and then some strong efforts at the end to kind of replicate trying to put out the power under fatigue at the end of the race. Try to get 3 hours in within the last few weeks leading into a race, which, surprise race announcement, our next race is Ohio 70.3. So we've got that 3 weeks from this day. 20-minute warm-up right now. Here's what the session looks like. We'll do 3 rounds of 10 minutes at 65%, 5 minutes at 70%, and 5 minutes at 75%. And then another 5 minutes of recovery. Then we will do 5 rounds of some 30-second efforts above FTP with 30-second recovery. Last block of this session will be 5 minutes at 65%, 5 minutes at 75%, and 3 minutes at 85% with a 2-minute recovery before we go back and do that, like I said, 3 times through.
I forgot to mention the 80% effort for 10 minutes to finish the ride.
First block done. Feeling good. Nothing too strenuous. Just enough to really kind of get the body moving pretty good. Heart rate definitely in check. Here we go. Here come our 30-second intervals. 5 rounds, 30-30. One more, how you feeling? Not terrible. They're not as bad as they sometimes are. I'll be glad to get that 5-minute recovery though, before we start the next block. One more. Here we go. Whew. Nice work. Second block done. Ooh, it got a little challenging there at the end. Got some nice recovery right now. But somebody forgot to mention there's a 10-minute stretch at the end of this before the final cool down.
Yeah, forgot to mention and forgot that I honestly put it in there. I was like, where's this 10 minutes coming from? But yeah, so in addition to the 2 blocks and the 30-second rounds, here at the end, there's a 10-minute round at 80%. So just to keep that sustained, kind of what would be right around target race effort for 10 minutes before we go into a nice cool down. But yeah, it was a little rude awakening for me when I saw that. I was like, I don't remember putting it in. And I actually just wrote this workout last night. So it hasn't even been 12 hours maybe, but that's what's on the plan. That's what we'll do. Shouldn't be too bad though. We can get through it. The power of Zwift and le tour, occupy our minds.
I don't think I can go anymore.
Well, I survived the 10-minute round. It really wasn't terrible, but I'm glad it was only 10 minutes today. Now to the cool down, 15 minutes. Kind of take a chill. And then head out, see how hot it is for this run. Fortunately, it's only 20 minutes. As you can see, we got a little vacant bike to my right. And Caitlin can speak to what she encountered toward the end of her ride.
Off the bike, through the woods. Just kidding. Off the bike. And the runoff today was 20 minutes. 5 minutes, pretty chill. 5 minutes hard. 2 rounds through. Since the temperature is ridiculous already, it's not even 10 o'clock. The hard efforts are gonna be just that, efforts. I'm not gonna obsess over any paces, any times. Just wanna get the legs moving over and make it a bit of a challenge. But again, not bury myself on this workout. Here we go. Halfway done with the first 5 minutes hard. As I said, no goal time or pace. Just RPE, 8 to 10. Keep it in check. Since it's hot, find that line where you can push. Just get to that point. Done. 1 down. 5 minutes, super chill. Get that heart rate back down. And sometimes you have to walk. If you have to walk, nothing wrong with that. Just don't use it as a crutch all the time. We'll do one more 5-minute round and call it a day. Earning it today. Last minute to go. It's tough. It's hot. I'm feeling it. Really hot. My face is on fire. 25 seconds. Whew. Whew. I don't know if there's any better sound right now than those last 3 beeps on the Garmin.
As you probably noticed, that did not go to plan. I figured I should probably give a little explanation as to what just happened. How was it that I was there and then I wasn't there and then I was on the floor, and you probably saw some shots of Tiffany sweating outside. This is what happened. Today is the first day of that being a woman, and I know that it's always the worst day for me. And hindsight, I probably should have taken some Advil or Tylenol, something before getting on the bike, because I knew inevitably I was gonna end up with some type of cramps. What I did not know was that the cramps were gonna be so bad and so intense. It was during the last interval of the progressive ramp up that I started feeling them. I was like, oh man, this is a little bit more intense than usual. I finished the rep and it went fine, and then there was a cool down, and I had to take the bias down as low as I could go, and I still wasn't able to hang on. I knew that the end of the bike ride wasn't gonna happen for me. I rolled around on the ground, probably in every room that we have in this house, just could not find a position that gave me any relief. Also felt like I also had to throw up at one point, so I ended up in the bathroom by the time Tiffany got home. It was a whirlwind. It took at least an hour before I actually started to feel better. By that point, Tiffany had already been done with her run for quite a bit now, and the temperature outside was rising. I knew that it was probably just best to eat the run, chalk it up as just one of those days that don't go to plan. It happens. It was a bad workout. Well, let me say it was a great workout up until it wasn't. So it wasn't all bad. And I gotta look at the big picture, know that there have been so many good workouts that I cannot define my build up into the next race on what happened today. It happened. I now feel better. I'm moving on, and we'll have a great 13.1 miles tomorrow.
I actually had a great day, which was much needed. I feel like coming back from Chattanooga, even though we've done the workouts and the workouts have been good, I haven't quite had one of those days where I felt like everything just clicked. And today was that day where I felt like everything just clicked. The bike ride was solid. Went out for the run. It was already almost ridiculous degrees. It was ridiculous degrees. Even though it was hot, the paces in those temperatures after that bike ride, I'm very happy with. So chalk that one up for me as a really good day. We'll have a great session tomorrow, and we'll keep plugging along to the next race.